My mom and dad are my only bullies I've had my entire life. I don't remember much about my childhood at the house. But one thing I do remember is being mocked and bullied by my parents. Every time I would cry, they would laugh at me and mock my crying. This specifically would happen during fights. I would never cry to them about something personal, because they were the ones who made me cry. They would make me cry over small things too, like a stain on my clothes or me closing the door too hard. Not much else comes to mind except me crying. They still do these things to this day, and I'm now 21. I thought I would have gained a little respect as I got older. But I was wrong. One thing my dad likes to do is accuse me of not taking accountability if I tell him that one of his accusations is untrue. For example, there was a time when someone left a crack in a glass cup, and he immediately assumed it was me. I told him it wasn't me, and he shamed me by saying I don't take accountability. He also told me that just because I don't pay for things around the house, which they told me I didn't have to, I don't care about the items they buy. This happens a lot, and to stay on his good side, I have to accept his assumptions, even though they're not true. Either way, I get in trouble. My dad also has a limit on how often I can go out. If I go out one day, I can't go out again for the rest of the week. Sometimes I tell them I'm going to work, turn off my location, and go do something else instead. Now, with my mom, she confuses me so much. One day I think she likes me, and the next, I think she doesn't. She pushes me away, then pulls me back in. One time, we got into a huge fight about why I was upset on my birthday. This happened on my 18th birthday. The reason I was upset was because the first restaurant we went to had a long wait, and my family told me to choose another place. All I said was, okay, let me think, and then my sister got mad at me for some reason. It made me feel a little emotional, so I started crying. My parents looked back and said, "Why are you crying?" Haha, there's no reason to cry. I tried explaining why I was upset, but then they got mad at me. Me and my mom were cleaning and washing dishes later, and we touched on the topic of my 18th birthday. It turned into an argument, and I said something like, "That's stupid." Then my mom tried to hit me. She's a head shorter than me, so I was just trying to avoid getting hit in the face. One thing I would never do is put my hands on my mom. I tried leaving the house because the whole situation caught me by surprise. She had hit me before when I was younger, but I didn't know she would put her hands on me at this age. She tried blocking me from leaving and took my car keys, so I left on foot on a hot summer day, adrenaline pumping through my body. I didn't realize I had scratches on my arms from my mom trying to hit me and sores forming on my feet as I walked on hot concrete. My dad found me and picked me up, trying to calm me down, and my brother was there with him. When I got home, my mom was sitting there in tears and told my dad that I put my hands on her. She had no marks, but I did. I showed my dad my marks, and my mom said something that still breaks my heart. She did that to herself. You know how she is. She lies. My brother then said that he saw me put my hands on her. So I gave up after that and just kept quiet. My brother, for some reason, likes to see me get in trouble. I don't know why he lied that day, but he does that often, and I always forgive him even if I don't want to. My parents also love calling me crazy, always telling me that I need help. Sometimes I overthink what they say, and it starts affecting my mental health. I try to limit interactions with them because every time I see them, we can't go a minute without arguing or them giving me snarky remarks. I still love my parents dearly when they're not this way. I know I'm not perfect either, but I just can't take their behavior anymore. They are the only people who can make me cry. I'm doing my best to toughen up and not let the dumb things they say affect me, but it's hard. I think I'm too soft.